Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be, I can't believe I'm playing this. We're gonna be playing I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Can't even talk without laughing. I saw Crank Gameplays play it, Ethan from Crank Gameplays, and I saw that the Game Grumps were playing it. Sorry, I have bronchitis as well, so I'm sorry I still have a cough. There it is. Yeah, I also got rid of the face cam, so sorry if gosh, I'm a mess. Sorry if you liked that. I decided I didn't anymore. So, I'm not very good at voices for characters, but I will try my very best. Most of my roommates are not home, so I can record. Yay! Okay, let's get into this. Continue new game. I don't know. I didn't actually start a game, so continue. What should my name be? Shit. I'll just go with my name. Yay! You sleep softly as the morning sun casts a warm glow through the window of your modest student apartment. The world is peaceful and serene. You could stay in the moment forever. Oh, jeez. Or you could wake up now. Your first day of culinary school is no time to sleep in. Gosh, that's annoying. Smack that clock. Up and at 'em, throw the clock out the window and stay in bed forever. Smack that clock. Lying in bed, you stare at the ceiling, thinking about everything that awaits you at the prestigious University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Your mind begins to wander. Who will be there? What will you cook? What should you wear? Time begins to fly by, and you find your imagination getting away from you. You need to take this seriously, or you allow yourself to daydream a bit, thinking about the future. So I watched Ethan play this through, and so I'm going to do this part a little differently. So he selected daydream, but I'm going to take this seriously. Okay. I'd better make sure to arrive prepared for the first day. You bust through your morning checklist. Teeth brushed, hair combed, pits deodorized. Nothing can stop you now. You confidently grab a biscuit, strut out the door, and head off to class. Just what you need to get your blood flowing. Standing in the quad, you gaze upon the magnificent University of Cooking School Academy for Learning. Wow, I can't talk. Here comes your lifelong best friend forever, Miriam. She's the most adorably awkward person you've ever met, and you absolutely love her for it. Good morning, Rachel. Are you excited for the first day of the rest of our lives? I have no idea what voice that is. Actually, because I sure am. Excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. It's just that this morning I made breakfast for myself, but when I ate it, I couldn't taste any love in the food. What if I'm no good? What if I fail? Classic Miriam, raised by Master Chef parents, she's always held herself to a very high standard. Ever since we were little babies playing together, and you rescued me from that quicksand box, it's been clear to me that you're the most loving, caring person I know. You're going to do great. But with University of Cooking School Academy for Learning's famous 3-day only semesters, I'm afraid of being left behind and never catching up. A sweet girl, Miriam has always had a flair for the dramatic. This summer, she got so nervous about her first kiss that she chipped a tooth practicing on a mannequin. I could relate. Not a mannequin, but I get it. Should you pep talk her or change the subject to give her some relief? I would pep talk my real life friends. So we're gonna pep talk her. Remember last month when we saw that fortune teller and had our tarot cards read? The lady with the mask who gave me nightmares? I've been trying to forget. I know she looked spooky, but she was so sweet. And she told you that you were destined for great things. Remember that card with the fancy-looking tower? And that other card featuring the handsome fellow in the red suit? I've been waiting so long to meet a handsome fellow I could call my own. And I'm sure you will soon. In no time, we'll be graduating, and you'll be delighting the world with your heartfelt cooking in no time at all. In no time, okay. As you talk Miriam up, you can feel her nerves begin to ease. You know what? Maybe everything will be okay after all. And if not, at least I have these killer bangs. Can you believe I cut them myself? I kinda can, Miriam. You can definitely believe it. Yeah. I cannot believe it. Before you can get another word out, you're rudely interrupted when someone smacks your books and custom-engraved measuring spoons out of your hands and onto the ground. Hey! It's Ashley, your arch-rival. She's totally evil, but you can't help but be filled with jealousy. She can get anything she wants, and she knows it. Hello, Ashley. Oh, I didn't see you there, chicken shins. That's like no different than any of the other voices. You leave Rachel's shins alone. They're perfectly normal shins. Ugh, you can't stand Ashley. Even her name is annoying. You know for a fact that it's actually Ashley. But she had to add extra letters to make herself feel better than everyone. If anyone here knows what perfect shins should look like, it's us. We're not gonna let you or your really weird insults get to us. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend, Van the Man, has stopped to look at his own reflection in the mirror. His pants are so tight that you can see him casually working out his glutes while he styles his hair. No lie, they're rockin' glutes. Her skirt is very short, I just realized. Forgot the voice for her. Ahem. Van. I don't know if that's right. You rang. I'm so sorry. You've never been sure what their arrangement is, but as long as you've known them, Ashley and Van have been just as close as you and Miriam, but substantially more devious. I can't believe that University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, would ever allow people like you to attend as students. I know, right? You'd think they'd just hand us our diplomas now. Or maybe hire us on as professors. You amateurs could learn a lot from us. With the first day of school about to start, there's just not time to properly tell these two off, so you resist the urge. Let's go, Miriam. Psh. See you later, losers. That is definitely not the right voice. As you approach the door, you see a goofy-looking kid pushing hard against the window directly next to it. Oh god, don't even make that noise. Oopsie. I think it's broken. You reach forward and easily pull the door open. That should do the trick. I love you. I think you mean thank you. My name is Pop. I was named after my pop-pop. He's old. Could someone like this also be a student at the school? He must be one heck of a chef. Also, his name tag clearly says Bob, but I guess he's reading it upside down. Hi, Pop. I'm Rachel. So, are you gonna make me hold this door all day? Nope! And with that, the young man walks into the building ahead of you. Aww. Is it just me, or is he kind of cute? I think it's just you. Yeah. You both shrug your shoulders before following him into the building. You stand at the edge of the room, unsure where to sit. Other students wander in and keep themselves busy chit-chatting. A scruffy-looking pooch takes his place at the podium at the front of the class. Adorable. What a good boy. Now, quiet down, everyone. Again, I'm sorry, these are like all the same voice. Who is this unreasonably cute pup, and why is he in our culinary class? You must be Sprinkles, head instructor and CEO of UCSAL. Please, call me Professor Dog. I may be cute and little and fluffy, but I still demand respect. Woof. Oh my gosh, he's so adorable. I love him. What? A cute dog is our professor? This is the best school ever. I guess only a dog's nose is capable of picking up all the nuances of fine dining. Wow, nuisances. Bravo. Out of nowhere, wind begins to rush around you as a swirl of cherry blossom petals fill the air inside the classroom. So romantic. I'm chilly. Someone close the window. And then, he walks in. Colonel Sanders. Could it be? You're immediately swept up in the aura of this new student and his remarkable goatee. Who knew anyone could be so handsome? Time stands still. It's him! If it isn't my favorite student, Heartland. Colonel Sanders interrupts Sprinkles. Sorry, Professor Dog. Before he can finish his sentence. Please, call me Colonel. Colonel Sanders. A hushed murmur rolls through the classroom as Colonel Sanders walks down the aisle of desks. Suddenly, the room is sweltering. Is it hot in here or is it just me? Sweat begins to bead across your brow. You feel like everyone is looking at you, and you're not entirely wrong. Again, forgot the voice. And this over here must be Sweaty Sweats a Lot. But I put deodorant on. Maybe we should open that window back up before faucet pits melts into a puddle and evaporates entirely. Hold on just a second. Nobody talks to my friend like that. You two both know my name. We were in the same kindergarten class. And what is it with all your really weird insults? Besides, when Rachel sweats, it's not gross. It's beautiful. Look at that shimmer. It's like that joke. It's like, oh, what highlight do you use? It's like sweat. Take a moment to clean yourself up. Oh, okay, I have to choose. It's a good thing you didn't forget about that deodorant this morning. This classroom is hot, hot, hot. Professor Dog steps in to settle the class down and set some ground rules. I forgot my voice again. Welcome to University of Cooking School, Academy for Learning, the greatest culinary academy in the world. The birthplace of culinary legends, past, present, and future. Many challenges await you. There will be tears. There will be blood. There might even be really adorable tiny food. And when all is said and done, there will be a battle. You will lift your sporks and compete in the broom cooking arena. Just then, another student enters the classroom and interrupts the professor's rousing speech. Hey, sorry guys. I'm sorry I'm late. I hope everyone had a good summer. I really miss... Quiet. Late to class is bad enough, but interrupting my monologue? You're on the fast track out of here, young man. Are you sure you're even in the right place? Don't you recognize me? This is my 3rd year in this school with you as my teacher. But if the semesters are only 3 days... Okay, I don't know. Everyone stares at him blankly. Does no one remember me? You're expelled if you utter one more word before I finish. Oh, he's so cute. I love the dog. Let that be a lesson to you students that tardiness is unacceptable. Even Clank made it here on time. Rolling halfway something. You turn to see the student Sprinkles is referencing, who appears to be some sort of industrial kitchen appliance. Where the class bursts into laughter. Oh, Clank, you rascal. Sprinkles walks in the classroom as everyone stands in silent obedience. When he gets to you, he lifts his nose into the air and takes a deep sniff. Your diet is lacking. Based on what I'm picking up here, you definitely need a multivitamin. You should be taking better care of yourself. You've never had a talking dog as a teacher before, but Sprinkles' reputation for being smart but tough is well known. I can't read. You decide to try and butter him up by giving him a treat from your pocket. But what kind? A beef treat, a rubber ball, or a chicken snack? My dog at home really likes chicken, and this is a KFC dating simulator, so I'm gonna go with chicken. You reach beneath your apron and return with a chicken snack in your hand. Sprinkle's eyes go wide as he locks onto it. His favorite! Well, I think there might be some competition for new star student. You see the other students eyeing you jealously, but pay no mind to them. If they wanted to succeed in life, they should have learned the importance of carrying a range of dog treat flavors on them at all times. Settle down, young chefs. Take your seats and prepare to have your minds opened to the amazing possibilities of culinary creation. I may have also forgotten all the voices. As everyone rushes to claim their favorite seats, you're left standing at the front of the room. Only 2 options remain. Hey Rachel, there's still a seat here. It seems that no one has claimed this seat next to me, if you're interested. Oh gosh, 2 good options, but which will you choose? Do I sit next to the love of my life or my friend? Okay, you know what? We're gonna sit by my friend because I've known her a long time. And you don't just ditch your friends for a boy. You move to take your seat by Miriam. I'm so glad to have you near me to support me through this class. Of course, you're my best friend. Who else would I sit by? Colonel Sanders. He has such a magnetic personality, and there's a seat open right next to him. If you had sat there, you might have gotten to know him a little better. I think I goofed it. I'd never sacrifice our friendship. Besides, I'm sure I'll get a chance to talk to him later in this semester. I've got 3 whole days. That's like a lifetime. I goofed it. So you say, but now that Miriam mentions it, that Colonel Sanders is just so darn dreamy. As soon as you've settled into your seat, the professor makes an announcement. Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz. Oh geez. Yay, a quiz about me! This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you are ready for life at culinary school. Keep your knives sharp and your focus sharper. Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B, train B is traveling to point A, how important is it to wash your hands before cooking? Extremely, looking at you, Pop. That's right. Forest is to tree, as chicken is to slam dunk. No, feather. That's right. What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created? A comically oversized fork. I don't know, I like that one. A meat tenderizer or a spork. I'm gonna say spork. That's right. What food is best for a broken heart? Anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt. Camel meat, or a pancake that looks like a silly face. Oh, I really want to go with a pancake, but I'm thinking it's this one. That's right. Is Sprinkles a good boy? He's a talking dog that teaches at culinary school. He is the best boy. Or yes, he is the best boy. That's right. Your total score is 5 out of 5. If only that's what my grades were in college. Currently. I can't... Oh. I didn't realize I had to select that. Wow, be honest. Did you cheat? You look up to see that Colonel Sanders has been watching you tally your score. He's impressed. I still can't believe I'm playing this. Stop. My cat just bumped the mic. I know we just met, but I have to confess. I think you have a beautiful brain. Thank you, Colonel Sanders. I love you. No. Hot diggity, Rachel. You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance. I try, you know. May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make. Time for lunch. Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at. It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would also be serious about eating. A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose. Your mouth waters. Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good. Everyone, can I have your attention? Is it about lunch? Forgot all the voices again. No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, It's about lunch. Everyone cheers. But Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh. In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch. That must be the smell I smelled. Indeed, that smell. You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very, very talented. But were the rumors true? Is this? Colonel Sanders lifts a large bucket above his head. It contains its contents glimmer in the light. Piled high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken? What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to grumble, as if to say, stop thinking and start eating. For years, I have been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. But by my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve that perfect balance of flavors. You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can. But that's all I'll say about that. What, you think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Pshaw. Nah, my dude, nah. It's definitely not the same voice. I'm just, drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got him. He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn. You wait to see what zinger Ashley has prepared to follow up, but she suddenly takes a different approach. Yeah, and I was just writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender. You see her body language change from bitter and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders. She realizes that he is destined for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself. Oh, please. Well, Van the man, if you don't want any. I'll take his. Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. They're all the same voice. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in the pure exhilaration and act unimpressed. Easy now, there's enough for everyone. Please, my fellow classmates, dig in. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing. Oh, gosh. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports you to another dimension. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float weightlessly. Focus your mind and meditate on this moment. Try and identify every flavor. Savor the moment and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart, or swim towards the light. Am I dying? Savor the moment. The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same? After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders. You approach Colonel Sanders. Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly as you approach. He stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I wondered if I could talk to you for a second. Anything for a fellow chef. What exactly was on that chicken? That's not what I was supposed to say, I think. Ha ha ha, how bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal. It's just you and me talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I'd be willing to trade. No, I don't. What's the rush? This semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun? What? Aww. You've got moxie, I'll give you that. Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone, then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use white squares. It's something my great-grandmother taught me. White squares, wow, you'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched. While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him. You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad. Oh, it's you again. Howdy. Sometimes I like to come outside and look at the school buildings. Think about how my story will continue on after I've graduated. It sounds like you have big plans. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that. Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him. Neg him to show your own strength, wow him with a big idea, to add an additional ingredient to really spice things up. Be modest but thoughtful. Modest but thoughtful. You don't want to insult him. He said he's perfected this, so don't tell him to add more ingredients. Don't try to show him up either. Be modest but thoughtful. Yay! Hearts. Well, I just wanted to tell you that I really enjoyed your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery. It was perfect. I appreciate the compliment, Rachel. I'm sure you'll be a big success. I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. Okay, so I'm gonna leave this one here. If you want to see more of me trying to date Colonel Sanders, let me know. This was really fun and weird. And sorry it took me a few days to get it out, but things just kept coming up in the middle. So, yeah, if you liked it, let me know in the comments, and subscribe. And if you have suggestions for other things, gaming or otherwise, please let me know. Thanks for watching. Bye!